So the previous one cut ಆಯಿತು. Okay, we are live. Thanks for joining again. ಒಂದು 5 minutes wait ಮಾಡೋಣ, so everyone will join. 5 o'clock ಇರೋದು ಲೈವ್, ಸೊ ಬೇಗನೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ವೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ಜಾಯ್ನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ನನ್ನ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಆಡಿಬಲ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಫ್ ಎಸ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಅ ಥಮ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಆಡಿಬಲ್ ಇದೆ. 5 o'clockಗೆ ನಾನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ನಿರಂಜನ್ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ವಿಲ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ 2 minutes, ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಮೋರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್. ದೆನ್ ಐಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ದ ಮೋಟಿವ್, ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಲೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಏನಿದ್ದರ ಒಂದು ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, so many people are joining. Okay, so yes, present ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಸುಪ್ರೀತಾ ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ್. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ, ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಂಡಮಿಕ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸಿಚುವೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಪ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತುಂಬ ಟೆನ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವೇವ್ಗಿಂತ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ವೇವ್ ತುಂಬ ಡೇಂಜರಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ತುಂಬ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಮ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ವೇ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮುಂಚಿನಗಿಂತ ಸಾವು ನೋವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಒನ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಚಾನಲ್, ಟು ಬಿ ಆನೆಸ್ಟ್, ಒನ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅದರಿಂದ ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಪ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವೈದ್ಯ ಸಂವಾದ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಲೈವ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟು ಎಜುಕೇಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಟೈಮ್ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಈಸಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಸಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ, ನಾವು ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡೋದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೈದ್ಯ ಸಂವಾದದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್, ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಸ್, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಐಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಹಿಮ್. ಸೊ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ನಿರಂಜನ್ ಅವರು, ಹಾಯ್.
Hello Suprita, what's up? ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತಾ? Okay, fine. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿಸಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ಫರ್ಮ್ ವಿತ್ ದೆಮ್ ದಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಎಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಡಿಬಲ್.
Okay, ನನಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. How about my voice?
Okay. Yeah, your voice is very audible right now. Thank you.
Yes. So ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, like, why are we doing this interaction ಅಂತ. Since COVID has changed many lives, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲೂ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದು ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್, ಲೈಫ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಿಮ್ದು ಸಹ, ಲೈಕ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಅನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಪೋನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಸಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಟಾಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ರಾಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಒಬ್ರು ಒಂದ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ದೇ ಮೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲೇಟೆಡ್. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಿಸ್ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಿಸ್ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್, ಮಿಸ್ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಕೋವಿಡ್. ಸೊ the main basic motive of our session is to educate the people about everything about COVID, andre basics.
Yes,
like
I understand.
what we do and what we don't have to do, like
Yeah.
which are the facts ಆ ಥರ. So yeah,
Okay.
you would.
So see, ಈಗ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಶೋರ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಔಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಎಲ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಗೊತ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಲೈಕ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಫ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ರೋಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಸಮ್ವನ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕೋವಿಡ್, ಹಲೋ ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತಾ? ಹಲೋ,
ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ನನಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತದೆ.
ಓಕೆ, ನಂಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು. ಓಕೆ, ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ಯಾ, ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ನೋಸ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ವೈರಸ್. ಯಾ, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಂಗೆ. ಸೊ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಕೋವಿಡ್. ಈಗ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನಕ್ಕೂ ತುಂಬಾ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಉಂಟು. ಹಂಗೆ ಮಿತ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ರೂಮರ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಉಂಟು. False rumors have been circulating a lot. False rumors that has been circulating a lot regarding COVID virus. ಆ ರೂಮರ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಎಂಡಿಗೆ. ಈಗ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ. ಕೋವಿಡ್ is a viral fever. COVID is a viral fever like any other viral fever. COVID is a viral disease. Like any other viral disease, you have a fever coming. Fever is a very common symptom. Loss of smell, loss of taste. This is also very much a common symptom. Gastrointestinal disorders andre vomiting, diarrhea agodu, these are also one of the symptoms. Conjunctivitis, these are the new symptoms which have been seen recently. Conjunctivitis andre you can see the sclera, white sclera, it will be turning red. That's called as conjunctivitis. Pink eyes anta heltare.
Okay.
Hello. Okay, like, pink eyes anta heltare.
Yeah, I think it's very new.
It's very new, and something, there's another symptom that is called as COVID tongue. Your tongue will be swollen. Nim nalge untalla, nalge oodirutte. Okay, so because of that you're not able to perceive the taste hotogutte. There's no taste for it at all. Also there will be discoloration of nails and skin. This is also one of the symptoms which is seen in the COVID. Weakness though.
Yeah, sorry,
I'm not a. Yeah, tell me.
Discoloration to what color?
Discoloration, now we can say it is pink. If you see your nail beds, they're almost pinkish color. So they can change to blue agirutte, cyanosis. Sometimes it can change to white, like a pale irutte. So these are the discoloration that is seen in skin and the nail beds. Weakness is a very common symptom. Elrigo who has been infected by COVID, the one thing they say is that weakness. We have weakness. That's a very common symptom. Matte dry cough. So these are the main basic. Yeah, these are the very main basic symptoms. So what happens is, iga ee symptoms baruvaga many people will mistake. They'll mistake that is this COVID or is this just like a normal flu?
Yeah.
Okay. And what they do is that they don't go to the hospitals. They don't want to get themselves checked. That's the biggest mistake they are doing. Please, people, don't do that. ಯಾವ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಗೋ ಟು ದ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅ RT-PCR ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡನ್. ಓಕೆ, RT-PCR ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸಮ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೀಸ್ ಡೇಸ್ ದ ವೈರಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟೇಟೆಡ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫೇಸ್ they say ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಫೇಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಫೇಸ್? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೈರಸ್ ಇತ್ತು. The first phase ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ವೈರಸ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, so the molecular structure of the virus, it has completely changed in the second phase. Okay, second phase ali the middle aged people are getting affected. From the age group of 18 to 45 years people, they are getting affected. First phase ali you can see the elderly were getting affected. Andre the middle aged people also were getting affected, but they were getting recovered as well. ಈಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the middle aged people are getting affected and there's a lot of death rate.
Yes.
So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ when you do an RT-PCR test, sometimes even when you are positive, even when you have the symptoms, ನಿಮ್ಮತ್ರ symptoms ಎಲ್ಲ symptoms ಉಂಟು ಕೋವಿಡ್, ಆದ್ರೂ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. that doesn't mean that you don't have COVID. Okay, so further investigations ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, like CT scan. The next thing, CT scan ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ lungs ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ ground glass opacities. Okay, ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ ground glass opacities will be seen, like how much infection ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಶ್ವಾಸಕೋಶದಲ್ಲಿ this is a tube and it goes to 2 lungs. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ದ CT scan. ಓಕೆ, ಹಾಗಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಹೋಗೋದು ಅದು ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ as you are seeing right now, there is shortage of bed, there is shortage of oxygen cylinders, there is shortage of ICU beds. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಔಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮನೇಲೆ ಇರಿ. ಓಕೆ, take a pulse oximeter, a very basic instrument that has been used right now in the pandemic, pulse oximeter. Every 6 hours, whoever the person, if the person is infected in the family, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ every 6 hours keep a pulse oximeter either to your index finger or your middle finger, ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, wait for 30 seconds and then turn on the machine.
Okay.
Wait for
I'll just interrupt you here.
yes, tell
as
me,
you
Supriya.
as you said, ಇವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ and
Okay.
I don't go to doctor or whatever. I'll get it scan. I mean RT-PCR test ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತೀನಿ and I get a
Okay.
negative, but still
Okay.
my symptoms are like ನನ್ನ symptoms ಏನಿದೆ that is showing like I it is a COVID.
Yes.
So go for CT scan for confirmation is what you're telling. I should go for CT scan.
Yes.
But what
Yes.
I don't want to get scanned, but I want
I'm
to
not
get it.
able. Your voice is getting interrupted, Supriya. I'm really sorry.
One second. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah. What if I don't want to go get a CT scan or anything because I might be doing completely fine. ನನಗೆ
Okay.
symptoms cold ಅಥವಾ ಕಾಫ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು or loss of smell, loss of taste, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು symptom ಇದೆ, but I'm doing completely fine ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ I don't want to go
Okay.
get scan done, but I want to get treated ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ I can directly start my treatment, right?
You
From
can directly start treatment, start ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. There's no problem in that, but before that, very important is you have to isolate yourself.
Yeah.
You have the symptoms, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. Okay, you have to isolate yourself in one room ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಯಾವ ಬೆಡ್ರೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Like there should be enough. ಈಗ ನಾನು many people know when they say isolate ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಿಟಕಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನು ಓಪನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಫುಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಂತ. ಹಂಗಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಟ್ ಐಸೋಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಅಂತ. ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಸಫೋಕೇಶನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಆಂಪಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಏರ್, ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಆಂಪಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ರೂಮ್.
So ventilated room.
Ventilated rooms, exactly. So ಆದಷ್ಟು there should be space for air to come in, there should be space for light to come in as well. Don't suffocate yourself inside a room. Okay, and isolate. ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ದಾಗೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? Of course you can start the treatment, definitely. And the treatment is what? Symptomatic treatment. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಜ್ವರ ಉಂಟಾ, ಡೋಲೋ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Okay, weakness ಉಂಟಾ, okay, ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Eat enough amount of nutritious food that is needed. Okay, like moong dal, legumes, green leafy vegetables, jeera, citrus fruits. Keep yourself as much hydrated as possible. You have to be
Okay.
very hydrated. And
So ಇಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ.
okay, isolated room ಅಲ್ಲಿ, when you're isolating yourself, there should be only one person from the family member that should attend you. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, if at all say your mother is attending you, okay, only she has to come until then you're getting recovered. And there are basic precautions that she also need to take. Wearing a gloves, wearing a double mask. I'll tell what double masking is also. Wearing a double mask, hand wash. They say, is hand wash better or is hand sanitization is better? Hand sanitizer is alcohol based. You just spray and you do this. Yeah, fine. People think I'm very safe. No, it's not like that. Hand wash is much more safer than hand sanitizer. Okay?
Yes.
Always practice hand washing. There are steps of hand washing. ಹೇಗಂತಲ್ಲ, ಲೈಕ್ ಸೋಪ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಮುಗಿತಪ್ಪ, ಹಂಗಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಶ್. ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಷಿಂಗ್. ಯು ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಗೋ ಟು ಗೂಗಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ there will be 10 steps of hand washing. How do you wash? ಎಲ್ಲ corners, everything should be washed properly. Follow that.
Exactly.
Wear a gloves, wear a double mask, and then attend the person who has been isolated. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ
like
tell me.
but we need to protect our hands.
Yes, exactly.
And even sanitizer. Just hೀಗೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು they'll just go around. That is not the way actually.
ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Yes, exactly. ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಒಂದು sanitizer ಹೇಳಿ.
Yeah, that is what we wanted to go in depth. Andre ee basics na we want to tell it to people. Like people know like wash the hands ಮತ್ತೆ hand sanitizer ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, mask ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಂತ. But most of them don't know the right way of doing it.
Exactly.
So when it comes to mask, so ivaga what we are taught is mask is the one thing that gives a maximum protection against COVID. So you mask up, you are protected against COVID anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. But we want to know for how much percentage ಅಂದ್ರೆ maximum protection ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು mask. Also people are very much reluctant of using mask. ಕೆಲವರು ಮೂಗ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ, they'll be pulled down till the chin. And also there is a rumor said that mask ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಉಸಿರಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, like when we breathe through the mask, ವಾಪಸ್ ನಾವು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ನ ಇನ್ಹೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. People are talking. So like that is some false thing that is being circulated everywhere. So can you please talk about that?
ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ. ಈಗ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಹೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೀವು ನೆನಪಾಯ್ತು ನನಗೆ, ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ವೆರೈಟೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್. ಓಕೆ,
Yeah.
ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಕರ್ಚೀಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಉಂಟು, ಶಾಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಉಂಟು, ಫ್ಯಾಷನೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಟ್ರೆಂಡ್ ರೈಟ್ ನಾವು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ದೇರ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಫ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ದೇ ಟೇಕ್ ಫ್ಯಾಷನೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್, ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದು ಓಪನ್. ಓಕೆ, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್. So let me tell you first, when you sneeze,
Okay, some network issue. Okay, I think cut ಆಗ್ತದೆ. One second. Sorry for the interrupt because I'm at my grandma's place. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ network issue ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. That's the reason. I'll just connect to Wi-Fi. One second. Okay, one second. Okay, network issue. I'm really sorry. Doctor has left. Let's wait for him to join. Let's see. Okay, I'll see the comments. Okay, I was audible. Dr. Niranjan, please send a request. I'll add you back. Hope the session is going well. Please, ಏನಾದರೂ doubts ಇದ್ರೆ send us through your comments and ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. End of session we do check the comments and we'll try to answer all the questions. Let's wait for him to join. Not able to send. Why? Should I go back? Okay, let me check what I can do. I'll see how I can add. Okay, Dr. Niranjan, I have sent you the request. Please accept it and add, join yourself to the live, please. Is it common to have sorry, what? Is it common to have body pains? Yes, actually, common symptoms body pain kuda ide because I was also tested positive and ನನಗೆ positive, COVID positive ಆದಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಬಂದು ಫೀವರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟಯರ್ಡ್ನೆಸ್. ಅದಾಗಿ ಒಂದು 4-5 days ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಐ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಯು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಒನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. Hot water in an okay. Hey, hi.
Okay.
No
Hi,
network.
really sorry for
Really
network
sorry.
problem ಅಂತ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we were talking
Okay,
about
so
masks.
yeah, we are talking about the mask. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ now it has been proved. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can hear you.
So it has been proved by the ICMR, that Indian Council of Medical Research. It has been proved that when you sneeze, the transmission is through air. ಗಾಳಿಯಲ್ಲೂ spread ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ coronavirus. So
Yeah.
up to 8 feet it can spread. Okay, wearing a mask definitely reduces that gap. Okay, it reduces that gap by 4 to 3 feet.
Okay.
So now there are very types of mask untu, tumba mask untu, like as I told, surgical mask, N95 mask, fashionable mask, handkerchief, tumba mask untu. So
Yeah.
if I have to generally tell which is the best method, that is double masking. No, I'll tell you later. But if you have to individually pick between all these masks, first comes N95. N95 is a very much best mask when it compared to all of the masks. Then surgical mask.
Okay.
Okay, then surgical. Cloth mask. This is called as the cloth mask. This is also a good mask, but the problem ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ nose piece ಇರಲ್ಲ. Okay, when you wear a surgical mask, no, when you wear a surgical mask, your nose is covered. Okay, your nose will be covered. But when you wear a fashionable mask, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ nose piece ಇರಲ್ಲ. There will be no nose piece here. So ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so this is a good mask as well when it is combined with a surgical mask. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ this depends on the clothing ಆಯ್ತಾ. How many layers of cloth ಉಂಟು, that much is better. There will be 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer. 3 layer ಇದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಂತ. So how do you check if it is good or not? So what you have to do is cloth mask ಅನ್ನ ಹಿಂಗೆ sunlight ಇಡಿದ್ರೆ, so if at all you can see the passing of light pass ಆಗ್ತಾ ಉಂಟ, it is not good. Light pass ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು.
Okay.
Okay, when the light passes. Okay, so what happens in the clothing mask is you have to keep it to the sunlight. If the light is passing, that is the layer ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಉಂಟಂತ. There is no layered, so it is not useful. Please don't use such mask. Okay, ಈಗ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ನಾವು ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ನಿಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ರೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್? ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿ ನಾನ್ ಓವನ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಇದನ್ನ. Okay, non-woven material anta. So what is the use of this material? It is called as non-woven material. Non-woven. Hello.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So what does the non-woven material does is it has a property called as electrostatic effect. Okay, it prevents the virus from entering in. That is the difference between this and a cloth mask. Okay. Now, what is double masking? Which is a very important method that has been utilized now. First, you wear a surgical mask. Usually, people use it in khaki. They do it like this. Don't do that. You have to do as knotting. You have to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, you see the knotting here. When you do this, there is chances of spreading of virus from here. But when you crisscross it, it will lock agutte. Okay, this will be locked, so there won't be transmission of this one. So this is one way. You do this, and then on top of that, you apply this.
Okay, the cloth mask or N95.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಯಾರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಫ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಅದು ಇರುತ್ತೆ, nothing to worry, and it is 87% much efficient than all other masks.
The double masking
is 87% very much efficient than other masks.
Okay, and now the question comes, because as you said, like we wear the mask, I have seen people doing, even I have done many times, cloth mask ನಾವು ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, we go out, we come back, how to dispose it? Because ತೆಗೆದು ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಿ, sometimes in a hurry we use the same mask again the next day, or using the surgical mask ಮತ್ತೆ N95, it's easy to dispose. We just put it in the dustbin. But cloth mask use ಮಾಡೋರು, they try to repeat the mask. So
Yeah.
how
See,
is that? Wash ಮಾಡಿ
every mask has a lifespan. Okay, surgical mask has a lifespan of 6 hours. 6 hours ಗಿಂತ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ 6 hours ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ you have to dispose this mask. This
You
mask
have-
cannot be reused. You can't wash it at all. How do you
Yeah.
dispose it? There's a method of it. You have to do this, roll back, ಹಿಂಗ್ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು take a plastic, put this inside the plastic and dispose of that plastic. That is a way of disposing a surgical mask. Hello?
what if it's
I'm not able to hear you. Hello?
I mean, yeah, I got it. I got the point. But plastic is banned, is what I said. So,
Plastic is banned, exactly. Plastic is banned. What if plastic is banned? So there's something called as 2 methods. One is burial. You have to bury this thing. Okay?
Okay.
Dipping ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Bury ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು you have to incinerate it. Burn ಮಾಡೋದು.
Allah, we can
Once you
just
burn-
wrap it in a piece of paper and put it in the dustbin, right?
You can do that as well. You can do that as well. No issues at all. There's a thing. The thing is, you just need to discard of this after 6 hours.
No,
Using it
no
after
one-
6.
So no one else will have a like chance of touching it.
Exactly. Clothes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ definitely you can wash it off. You can keep a solution of Dettol, any disinfectants. You can keep it immersed in that for certain time, and dry it off in a sunlight. So definitely you can do whatever the virus is present inside, whatever the bacteria are present inside will be discarded off. Okay, 99% it will be discarded. But better is always to use the double masking, which is very much efficient. And one more thing is, like when you're wearing the mask, always try to remove it from the corners. Don't touch the face part. Never try the face. Like wear ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, when you wear it like this, try to always remove from your. Never touch this part.
Okay.
Don't touch. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ವೈರಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. So whenever you're touching, like ಹಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ತೆಗಿತಾರೆ. Don't do all that. Please kindly remove it from here. Side ಇಂದಾನೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು always sanitize.
So, okay.
Removing the mask, sanitize. Removing the mask, sanitize.
Yeah, I'm interrupting you. There is a comment saying, "What if we use the mask for more than 5 hours? It's simple that the mask will not protect against COVID, right?" So that is what they're. And
So,
yeah,
question ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳಿ.
sorry.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿಕೆ ಉಂಟು, 5 hours ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 6 hours ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. So that's why
ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಿ ವೇರಿಂಗ್ N95 ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಆರ್ ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮ್ಮರ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ವೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ವಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಇಟ್. I mean, sweat na ತೆಗೆದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. We do that. So our time, every time we have to sanitize, right? That is what I wanted to tell people. Illa andre there are lots
of pocket sanitizer available. Kindly carry that. That's very much important. But ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, yeah, definitely if you could wear a gloves while going out. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ, just if you could carry a disposable gloves ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ better. So you'll be.
But when we use the glove, I am using a glove, wearing a mask, and everything is fine. But what if I touch is where there is a virus, and again, gloves, hands, and I might touch mask, like it's again same, right? But we have to sanitize. Though we are wearing gloves or not, we have to sanitizing, right?
Pocket sanitizer is a must. That's what you need to carry. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲೋದ್ರು, ಈಗ ಹಿಂಗು ಮಾಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಾಗಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇವನ್ ವೆನ್ ಯೂರ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ಆರ್ ರೆಸ್ಟೋರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿವೇರ್, ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಸ್ಯಾನಿಟೈಸರ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಡ್ at the entry only. Correcta? So entry no, anyways you'll be sanitizing. You go inside, ಒಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ವೈರಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. So always when you touch a material, there is a lifespan ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Lifespan of a virus in a stainless steel and ಯಾವುದು plastic ಅಲ್ಲಿ, it is for 3 days. The virus can survive in a plastic and in a stainless steel for 3 days. It can survive 3 days. ಗಾಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ it can survive for 3 hours. 3 hours. And cardboards ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ 24 hours. Okay.
Okay.
So air, of course, you will be protecting yourself by wearing the mask. Well and good. Plastic and all the stainless steel house only use the disinfectants. Keep on disinfecting the things. If at all any people are coming from outside, kindly disinfect the any stainless steel materials or any plastic materials that's in your house. ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಅ ಪಾಕೆಟ್ ಸ್ಯಾನಿಟೈಸರ್. ಹೆಂಗು ಹಿಂಗ ಲಾಕ್ಡೌನ್ ಈಗ ನೋ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಎಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ದಟ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಔಟ್, kindly carry a hand sanitizer, a pocket sanitizer which is there. Sanitize yourself every time when you receive a product, when you give a product, or when you touch anything. Absent mind agutte, you can miss it. But please, this is one thing you cannot miss at all. Don't miss it. Because you don't know when the virus can come. Yeah,
that's true. And there is one more question, like what is the lifespan of N95 mask? Lifespan.
N95 can be used for 1 week, 2 weeks, no issues at all. Depends upon where exactly how virulence ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರ ಅಂತ.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 week 2 weeks same mask use ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, if you're going out ಹಿಂಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you can come and you can wash it off. You can keep it immersed in a Dettol solution. You can again dry it off. You can use that. But usually
they can be washed.
It can be washed. Yeah.
Okay. Andre, what was the question is like surgical mask 5 years ವರ್ಗೂ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? You can use up to 5 years. So N95 mask ಒಂದು ದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತುವರೆಗೂ ಹಾಕೋಬಹುದು? Like what is the maximum hours, like number of hours we can wear it ಅಂತ?
For 24 hours you can use it, no issues at all. 24 hours ತನಕ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, no problem.
Okay. And one more thing, as I said, ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಬ್ರೀದಿಂಗ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಸ್ತಮಾ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬ್ರೀದಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇರೋ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ when they wear mask, so they'll face problem ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಬ್ರೀದಿಂಗ್ ಇಂದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So what they should do, ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬ್ರೀದಿಂಗ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಥವಾ ಬ್ರೀದಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ they have to follow or what?
Breathing exercise, certain people when they wear mask, as you told, ಈಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ N95 ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ there will be something called as expiratory valve. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ there will be opening here, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ expiratory valve ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So they can use that for the proper breathing movements. But the problem is if at all they are COVID positive, whenever they're exhaling the air, they're actually transmitting to other people. So it's not actually advisable for them. And secondly, breathing exercise, definitely there are so many breathing exercises available. There is an instrument called as spirometer, which is available in the market. You need to keep on blowing into the instrument. There are 3 balls in that. There will be markings. That balls should be going up to a certain level of the marking. So repeated exercise ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. Your lung capacity will be increasing. There are many breathing techniques. Breathe out, shwasana. So many asanas are there. You can try that also. There's no issues at all.
Okay, cool. And when we come for the sanitizers, as you said, we have to keep sanitizing our hands, etc. How do we sanitize the surface area? Ivaga, for example, there is one COVID patient in the house and he or she has been isolated in the room. So now, our one particular place, now how do we isolate? How do we sanitize it? Because
As I told you the lifespan of this, as I told you the lifespan of the virus in certain materials, andre stainless steel, cardboard, whatever. So what I told was when you isolate a person, just one person can go in, right? One person can go inside and one person can come out. And then here, for example, say if I am COVID positive, if I'm staying at home, only one person from my family has to come inside my room until I am completely healed. ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಬರೋದು ಹೋಗೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ. So whoever is coming in, he has to definitely wear a gloves, a mask, double mask, and definitely need to carry the disinfectant as well. So whenever he's giving me the food or whenever he's handing me something, at the same time he need to carry disinfectant. Normal disinfectant ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Just need to spray it all around and just go out. ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
That was my point, because once the person is healed, ಅವಾಗ ನಾವು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. And also ಈಗ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ 3-4 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ and all the 4 people have tested positive, but again they isolate themselves because ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರದ್ದು healing part will be different, right? One person might heal in 7 days, another person might take 10 days. So hagidaga how do they manage their social distancing and idi ನಾವು disinfectant ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತಾಗ. This is what happened with me. I friends were isolated in the house. All three of us
Mhm.
were tested positive, and we were all
Mhm.
confused because two of us tested negative after a week, and one more friend was positive still. I mean, she was still positive.
Okay.
We were confused
Okay.
like how to maintain the social distancing between us, and since we all stayed in the same house, ಹೇಗೆ
Hmm.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿಸ್ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇಡೀ ಮನೇನ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್
See,
ಆಗಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಹಾ, ಯಾ,
exactly, got it. ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ದಾಗೆ there is the healing process for a person is different in different ways, correct? ಅಂದ್ರೆ you can heal in 14 days, I might heal in 18 days, and it goes on like that. So, as I told you initially, pulse oximeter is one thing that you need to keep on carrying. Pulse oximeter in that every 6 hours you'll be seeing, correct? Like every 6 hours you'll be monitoring your oxygen saturation. So through that, you will get to know who is the better person in the house. Of course, you maintain madlebeku distance. There is no other options. You have to isolate. You can't go out. Either you get hospitalized, either you stay home. ಮನೇಲಿ
ಯಾ,
ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, two people can share the same home. I mean, for example, say like uh, all the person in the family are affected. All the four people in the house are COVID positive. What can be done if a person is on a healing process? Like one among the family is on a healing process. Heal ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ, his saturation is getting maintained. He can take over the stand and he can help the other people in providing the food, any necessary things they need. He can take it, or else other person can come, any maybe the relative or anything. He can stay at home. Of course, he has to be very careful. He has to carry maintain all the basic precautions. Everything has to be maintained. And if you can carry out these basic measures like masking, sanitization, hing ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, there's nothing to worry. Even if all the four people in the house are positive, all they have to do is like take basic symptomatic treatment. Fever ಇದ್ರೆ fever ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಡೋಲೋ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಾಕು. Anything, anytime you touch anything, kindly sanitize yourself and use gloves ಕೂಡ. If you could follow these basic precautions, there is nothing to worry at all. ಏನ್ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಗತ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ.
one more point. Since all of them will be isolated ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮನೇಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇತ್ತು, the whole house will be all of them. So since ಇವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, they'll be carrying with each other. The ಮನೇನಲ್ಲಿ the virus is on some surface. That's what I'm asking. Like how just spraying a sanitizer will help it, or ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ? Mopping the floor or
Different. Disinfectant is different.
hmm?
Okay, there is something called sprays which you get, which contains sodium hypochlorite solution in that. One ingredient
Okay.
irutte. It's available in the market, so you just spray it in all the sofas or beds or walls, whatever it is, any plastic materials, any stainless steel materials. You need to keep on spraying to that. And as I told you, like you need to wear gloves. Everyone who is infected in the house, like please start wearing gloves. Disposable gloves ಆಗ್ಬೋದು or cloth gloves ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, no problem at all. Preferably disposable gloves. Disposable
Okay.
gloves you can get it. Use that, and that will definitely reduce the risk of infection, reduce the risk of spreading as well. Okay, nothing to panic as such. Normal viral, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವೈರಲ್ ಫೀವರ್ ಆದಾಗ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ತೀರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Just you need to carry, just need to maintain basic precautions. Mask, sanitization, and for other products which you need to sanitize, use a disinfectant which is available in the market, which contains an ingredient called as sodium hypochlorite. This is
Okay.
something so ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ 90 to 95% of the viruses will be already killed from the surface.
I think now people are more clear about using the sanitizer and
They definitely need to. The thing
Yeah.
that they definitely follow.
So we were talking about oximeter.
Oximeter,
And
exactly.
so what was so best thing ಎಲ್ರೂ thermometer ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು oximeter ಮನೇಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೇಬೇಕು. As you said, every 6 hours or 4 hours we need to check our pulse, reading, and it shouldn't be less than 95. And some people say it's okay if it is between 90 to 95. There are so many confusions with the reading. ಯಾವುದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ನಾವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, and who has to check it? If a person is COVID positive and the person is doing completely fine, no breathing problem ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, no symptomatic ಅಥವಾ just loss of smell or anything, but he is doing really fine ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾಗ, should he also check the oximeter every 6 hours?
Definitely. If a person is infected, one individual from the house is infected, andre ಎಲ್ಲರೂ has to keep their oxygen saturation under control. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು every 6 hours. ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವನ್ ವೆನ್ ಯೋರ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಚುರೇಷನ್ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್ ಟಿಲ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಚುರೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 95 to 100 ಒಳಗಿದ್ರೆ ಓಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಮೀಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಡಿವೈಸ್ ನೀವು ಹಾಕಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ when you keep it in, put it inside your finger when you start it gives you two readings ಎರಡು ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ one is pulse rate heartbeat another one is the oxygen saturation SpO2 ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ okay that's the oxygen saturation. Now pulse rate is not something which we should not need it as much as of now. It's only the saturation that you should be looking at. Normal reading is from 95 to 100. 95 to 100 ಒಳಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ saturation ಇದ್ದರೆ every 6 hours you need to keep on checking. Every 6 hours you need to keep on. If it is maintaining between 95 to 100, 96, 97, 97 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 99 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 98 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, it is fine. It's absolutely normal. Nothing to worry. 90 to 95 ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬಂತು. That time you should be little careful. Okay, now it is time that you need to be very much careful that you can't leave it. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 95 ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ but you don't feel breathless. You don't feel breathless like that. Okay. Sometimes ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ certain people the saturation can drop up to 85 ವರೆಗೂ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ but still the person ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ he will be absolutely normal. Yeah. He will be talking how I and you talk right now, he'll be speaking in the same way. Okay, so that's why I'm telling every 6 hours you need to keep on monitoring. Anytime it drops below 95 you have to rush to the hospital at any cost because it can drop after that as well.
I wanted to interrupt you there. Rush to the hospital, that is where it is creating the crowding in the hospital and panic in the people. Below 95 hopefully if we have to rush to the hospital people are getting panicked.
Yeah, below 95 it's okay.
Yeah, when I was tested positive now there are times where I have got the SpO2 reading as 92, 93 but still I was doing fine. But again proning technique ಇವಾಗ ಏನಿದೆ when I used to try that ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು when we try to breathe and fast breathing ಆ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನನ್ನ SpO2 actually level ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. When it is 92 I do breathing exercise ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ my SpO level would have been increased.
Yes.
I think my voice will be disturbed.
It's okay, no problem.
Yeah. So ಆತರ ಇದ್ದಾಗ people can try that ಅಲ್ಲ, like they can try the breathing exercises ಮತ್ತೆ pro technique ಎಲ್ಲ try ಮಾಡಿ even after if it is not increasing the SpO level they have to rush to doctor or is it like no they have to go ಅಂತನಾ?
ಹಂಗಲ್ಲ. See, proning is a very good method which has been used right now to temporarily boost the oxygen saturation. It is not a permanent boost of the saturation. Okay, proning ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮ್ಮ oxygen saturation from 92 ಇದ್ರೆ it can go up to 95, 96, no problem. It can come, it will come up to 96, 97. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ okay now you think like okay now I'm absolutely fine. Every 6 hours again you check. So 6 hours check ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ again it will come down to 92. That is the time you have to rush. Okay, yeah. Proning is not a permanent solution. Proning is a temporary solution. Temporary just till you get the help from the doctor. Until then you have to keep on doing proning.
Okay.
Okay. ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಲೆಗ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ರೇಸ್ಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. This is called as proning. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ lungs will be getting compressed and the oxygen will be increased. Okay, and peripheral pooling of blood ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So this is the way where you will temporarily get the oxygen that you need. Okay, temporary time that you will get until you reach the doctor. But that doesn't mean if proning ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ that time if you keep on doing proning your oxygen saturation will come down. No, once it comes below 95 it's a warning sign that you need to alert yourself. ನೀವು alert ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. Anything can happen now. Okay, because every body is different. Every body is completely different. Yeah. Your immunity is better. Maybe, yeah, once your immunity is good, definitely you can come to a normal side, no problem at all. You definitely normal agi bartira. But if you are like a person say you very bad, 95 ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹೋತಂದ್ರೆ definitely it can go below that as well. So you have to be very, very extremely cautious.
Yes, because even after I was tested negative for COVID, for up to 3 to 4 days, I guess almost a week, nange breathlessness. I had that heaviness in my breathing, so I had to practice breathing exercises. So okay. Is it like COVID lungs ge effect agate and we need to like do breathing exercises regularly, yoga pranayama regularly anta ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು? Is it true? Like post is it there, like even though if you are not hospitalized andre ಆ ಒಂದು level of danger zone ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ health ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರುನು do we have to follow techniques like yoga pranayama ಮತ್ತೆ breathing exercise ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ?
there is no harm in all these techniques.
Yeah, I
It is
mean,
just exactly. If you are infected or you're not infected, you are doing these things. It's very much beneficial for your own body. It will be increasing your total lung capacity. In lung capacity, so it will keep on increasing that. The normal lung capacity is one of the comment I think I saw in the poster. It was what is the total lung capacity of the body? It was 6 liters of air. Okay, it's a 6 liters of. How do you increase it? There are techniques called there are instruments called as spirometer. Spirometer, you have to keep on blowing the air, so that will increase your lung capacity. Doing pranayama, doing all these yoga methods, doing the breathing exercises, definitely is very much important even after post-COVID. Even after post-COVID, we are not telling that after COVID the symptoms you're like completely asymptomatic right now. You have no symptoms. That doesn't mean you don't have COVID. You might be having COVID, but just because of immunity, the virus is not coming out. Immunities are very good. That's why it's like that. That's one probability. But post-COVID, doing breathing exercises is wonderful. Absolutely, can go ahead with that. No issues at all in that.
in terms of health, it is good. Nan question ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ, is it compulsory we have to do because post COVID effects ಇರುತ್ತೆ, it will affect the lungs ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಏನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Post COVID people have to do the breathing exercise, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಲಂಗ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So how far is that?
It should be done mandatory if you ask me, looking at the pandemic situation right now. Looking at the crisis, looking at the crisis which has been going on right now all around, if you ask me, it should be done mandatory, breathing exercises, because there is no harm. There is no harm in that. Okay, we spend ample amount of time out there doing unnecessary things like chatting in the phone. We do so many other things. Why not invest just 30 or 40 minutes of our time and just do these breathing exercises so that we can help ourselves. Okay, we are not helping anyone else here. You're helping yourself there. Okay, it's basically like getting vaccinated. Okay,
yes,
we are not forcing you to get vaccinated. It's up to you to get vaccinated there. Same way, the breathing exercise also. Now we are not forcing you, but definitely, if you ask me, I would have done it mandatory because it is very much helpful. It's very much useful as well during COVID times, during this crisis at least.
Okay, so in terms of health, it is good to practice it, is right?
It's definitely practice.
Okay. And you were telling like asymptomatic irbodu, we might not be showing any symptoms, but we might have that virus. So in that case, now like when we go and interact with the other person, other people around us, I mean now the virus carrier ಆಗಿರ್ತೀವ ಬೇರೆಯವರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ರೀಸನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
If you have the virus, you can definitely be the carrier anytime. That is why they say you have to carry the basic precautionary measures, hand sanitization, face mask, gloves, these all the things, because you don't have to be carrier. You can be a carrier, you can be a receiver, both ends. Okay, just because you are healed, that doesn't mean the virus is out of you, because you don't know. You like these are certain minute particles which are not seen eyes. Like you can't see through your eyes. So sometimes PCR comes negative, sometimes all that comes negative, but that doesn't mean you don't have virus. You may have the virus, still have the virus, you still harbor the virus. You might be the carrier. So what we can do from our end is carry out basic precautionary measures. That's it.
Yes, that is what I wanted to tell people. Symptoms illa, you just can't go around and interact with people. You have to wear your mask, sanitize yourself, and keep yourself away from the. And ಬೇರೆಯವರು ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ we can be carrier for others. So it's always best to have that social distancing. We have to follow that. That's what I tell the people. Because when we go out for market or anything, anywhere we go, there is no social distancing. There is no social distancing at all. Just because they're wearing a mask, they think that they have 100% protection.
Exactly.
And yes, you were telling something.
No, it doesn't help like that. No, the social distancing is available, but we don't maintain ourselves. Like we tell others like in social distance, you need to do hand sanitization, but we need to ask ourselves how much of that we are doing.
Yes.
Okay, we are doing.
So instead of blaming the government, blaming the system, blaming the doctors, we have to put ourselves a line of protection for ourselves first. Adadmele we have to go. And Dr. Niranjan, I wanted to ask you about the immunity boosters. ಈಗ ಹೇಗಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ even the person who is not infected, even that person is like kashaya kudita idare, and ayurvedic medicines, like vitamin C capsules irbodu, zincoid multivitamin tablets adella tagolta idare, thinking that it will it will boost their immunity, it will make them stronger. And even after the person is infected, even that person is prescribed to take these multivitamins, vitamin C, and to keep hydrated. So my question is like, ಈ immunity boosters ಎಷ್ಟು effective ಆಗಿದೆ, and how much does it reduce the risk, like from being infected, and also in treating the virus in us, in building our
See,
immunity?
see, when you are infected with COVID, breathing ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಜ್ವರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ all the symptoms which are seen. Why is the symptoms seen? Because your immunity is low. Low ಉಂಟು.
Okay.
You don't have the enough strength in your body to fight against the virus. If ನಿಮ್ಮ immunity ಒಳ್ಳೆದಿದ್ರೆ, even if you have COVID also, it will come and just go. You won't be even aware of it. Because your immunity was in a good hand, so you were not symptomatic. So when your immunity goes down, you don't have your body doesn't have enough supplements to fight against it. So that is why we prescribe multivitamins, zincoids, zinc, vitamin C, ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು prescribe ಮಾಡೋದು. So that your body has this extra source to fight against the virus.
Okay.
Okay, taking them has no harm. You can absolutely go for it. Absolutely no harm at all. It will just help you boost your immunity. And as you told, kashaya, what you say, kashaya, turmeric powder, all these herbal things what you can have, that is also well to go. No issues at all in that. You can definitely use it. You can absolutely use it as well. And immunity boosters have played a major role in helping your body and helping your body to get rid of the virus as well, to fight back against the virus. If I have to put it in words, to fight back against the virus. So as immunity boosters also play a major role in this crisis, in this time, and it's very much needed as well.
Yes. Why this question? Because I have come across people who are reluctant in taking the immunity boosters. They're like, no, I'm strong. Nandu immunity full strong. I don't need anything. Not even kashaya they drink. So it's very much important to keep ourselves, like hydrated, and immunity boosters tagondu, to boost our immunity, like to keep ourselves strong. Right. It is very much important, right?
It's very much important.
Yeah.
Without
So
doubt.
who are listening, please do take kashaya. Because ನನ್ನ friends ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ who don't drink it. Like
Who wants? If you ask me, I myself wouldn't prefer the kashaya, but in this crisis, you just need to close your eyes and just drink that. You just need to drink it, guys. Please do it. It's not some ice cream that you're having and the taste is horrible, but please do.
And what is the best way? What do you prefer? Like ಇವಾಗ ಕಷಾಯ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ what are the ingredients you would prefer, like to add up in our everyday diet to boost our immunity?
Ingredients in our diet is like moong dal, green leafy vegetables, cabbages, spinach, everything, and you have
Lemon juice.
fresh fruits. Yeah, fruits.
Yes.
Fruits is something which you need to keep on having. Wonderful. Any citrus fruits you can have, and papaya. You can have papaya, legumes, and what else you can have? What else? Jeera.
Okay.
Jeera. These are things you can have. Certain things you can add in your diet as well. Nothing special as such. Nothing much difference. Just that increase the green leafy vegetable intake in your body. Increase the fruits intake and keep yourself hydrated. That's the only important thing.
Okay, and also there are talks about steam inhalation. People, like steam inhalation and hot water is compulsory anta, there is a news everywhere, and facts everyone are following it. But there are certain news ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ that will not protect us against COVID ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Steam inhalation is nothing, like when you inhale the steam, it might ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಯುವರ್ ನಾಸ್ಟ್ರಿಲ್ಸ್, ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಮಿತ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಮಿತ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್? ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಸೇ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಟ್? ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಗುಡ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಸ್ಟೀಮ್ ಇನ್ಹಲೇಷನ್? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಹೇಲಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್, ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್?
You told me two things. That is, one is hot water and one more is steam inhalation.
Yeah.
Okay, hot water is fine, no problem at all, because always the infection, the bacteria, the viruses, they always stay in your throat. This is
Yeah.
the place where there will be majority of the virus and bacteria that is present. So the more you have the hot water kudiದ ತಕ್ಷಣ definitely the wash off ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. The bacteria, the viruses, they get killed. Not killed, but
Yeah.
they get washed off. Infection subside ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. But when you pull steam inhalation, now there are certain guidelines which has been sent by the WHO, World Health Organization, and UNICEF. A guidelines ಅಲ್ಲಿ steam inhalation is not included. This is not the one of the treatment regimen for COVID. No, steam inhalation is something which people have used from a very household method in ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. Household method ಅಂತ. It has not been included in the your WHO criteria or UNICEF criteria. Guidelines ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಬರ್ತಿ steam inhalation will prevent COVID virus. Yes, it will definitely harm certain ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it can burn your nostrils. ನೀವು ಅದು nostrils ಒಳಗೆ mucus ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So if at all there is extreme temperature, it can burn. It can harm you. Okay, no harm in using it. You can definitely go about with the steam inhalation. There's no harm. Definitely many people have been using it. Use ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Not that I'm telling you use ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. But it doesn't come under the regimen. It doesn't come under the guidelines of WHO.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, definitely COVID people will be having.
Is it effective? Is it effective from getting infected from the virus?
It is not effective in getting infected by the virus, but symptomatic relief ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. There will be nasal congestion, like block ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. From that symptomatic relief you can expect, but not like majority of the virus. It will kill the virus. No, it's not as proven as such.
Okay, and steam inhalation ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ is there any better way? ನಾನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದು I used to use ತುಳಸಿ ಎಲೆನ ಹಾಕಿ or I used to add Vicks in it. So is it anything else, like any better way for to decrease the congestion, nose congestion irbodu, sinusitis irbodu? Is there any better way of taking inhalation? Anything to add into it?
Other than steam inhalation, there are something called as nasal decongestants. Nasal decongestants in medical stores alli you just, it's like a spray, normal spray type barutte. Just need to keep it in and spray it off. Whatever the block is there, hogutte. So this is additional to steam inhalation, nasal decongestants. There are many things: oxymetazoline, xylometazoline. These are the drugs that is available in the market. But definitely, before taking them, see if at all allergic to that. Allergy irbardu nimage adakke. Many people will be having allergic to these drugs. So whenever you're taking these drugs, kindly consult your doctor. Any drug that you're taking, look into that you're not allergic to that. Many people are very much ನೋವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೋವಾದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಡೈಕ್ಲೋಫಿನಾಕ್ ಅಂತ ಡ್ರಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. That is the painkiller. So they go and take that. Please don't do that. There are many people out there who are allergic to diclofenac. So kindly consult your doctor before taking any medication.
So better to take steam inhalation as of now. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ನ ಮಾಡೋದ
problem. Steam inhalation absolutely have no problem. I'm not telling it is a treatment criteria, but symptomatic relief, steam inhalation is anytime, no problem at all. You can go ahead with that.
One out of the idರಲ್ಲಿ question ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. There was a news of putting lemon juice into your nostrils. So ಮೂಗಿಗೆ lemon juice a few drops ಹಾಕೋದ್ರಿಂದ you all the mucus will get out and the virus will be sorted ಅಂದ್ರೆ you will be treated with that ಅಂತ ಒಂದು news ಆಗಿತ್ತು. So what do you have to say about that? Because I have seen people have tried it.
No offense to the Ayurvedic people out here. I have no idea what they use there. I'm an allopathy doctor. But using lemons, using like that, I don't prefer usually. Please don't do such things because there are a number of adverse effects as well. Okay, these are citrus fruits. They are acidic in nature. So you can't just put it just like that. Maybe it can be useful in certain people, but not useful in everyone. Okay? So better to stick to certain things and be very safe, not inserting anything else into your nostrils and all that. Kindly don't do all that. Myths are like some rapid fire. Rumors are like this rapid wildfire. Spread out gottagalla. So better not to do all that. I won't advise all that.
Okay. And one more question. Iga, the people who are not infected, they are also taking vitamin C, zinc tablets irbodu, multivitamin tablets na ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ just to keep themselves safe. Is it good to take those medicines? Because kashaya ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಇರೋದು ಲೈಕ್ ಸಿಟ್ರಸ್ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೇಫ್ ಅಂತ?
See, people who are people who are healthy, when they are taking these medicines, absolutely there is no problem in that. Definitely they can go. They are just supplements. Okay, what are immunity booster? They are just supplements what you take, what is available, and ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ concentrated supplements that ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. But I would always advise them to go from a natural based plant product in the or animal products in the. They can have that. See, citrus fruits are very much rich in vitamin C.
ಓಕೆ, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಲೈವ್ ಅಗೇನ್. ಸಾರಿ, ಟೈಮ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಆಯಿತು 60 minutes. ಸೊ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಲೈವ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಐ ಥಾಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಮೋರ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಎಸ್, ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ವೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಟು ಜಾಯಿನ್. We'll wait for the people. Okay, I'll add. So okay, I have requested Dr. Niranjan to join us again because live 60 minutes duration cross agidrinda automatic live end ಆಯಿತು. We'll wind up with few more topics. Hope everybody are joining soon. Yeah, hi. So
Yeah.
sorry, abrupt ಆಗಿ end ಆಯಿತು live.
No problem. ಹೇಳಿ ಸುಬ್ರತಾ.
Yeah. So we were talking about immunity boosters, like.
Yes, immunity booster. As I told you, like definitely, they are just supplements. You can go ahead with that. There's no problem in taking immunity boosters at all. But if at all you can go from a natural based, it's much better. Plant product, animal product, being better.
Okay, so whoever is taking immunity boosters andre already vitamin C, multivitamin medicines andre tablets yaar tagolta idira, you can continue taking, but anything in limit is good. Anything excessive is obviously not good for health. So in limit tagoli, and better to go for homemade remedies like kashaya irbodu and fruits, right?
Yeah, fruits. Keep yourself hydrated ashte. Others to hydrate and keep your fruits, all the ingredients what I told you. Dal, what is that? Moong dal, yeah, moong dal, citrus fruits, and all the fruits you can have no issues at all. And turmeric, usage of turmeric, turmeric water as in a Ayurvedic type. Basically, turmeric kuditaralla. It is also, it's a good thing. No issues at all in that.
How good like non-veg food like chicken, fish, egg, adella tagolboda?
Fish tagolbodu, chicken. No, I understand. Like, it's better to avoid all this for a certain time till you're like absolutely free. Fish tinbodu, no problem at all in that. But chicken and other fat products, for some time, if you could reduce it, it would be amazing. Egg tinbodu, no problem at all.
People out there, avoid chicken, but you can go for egg, fish, and milk with turmeric.
Anything you can have, no problem.
So yeah, so out of all this ella precautions tagondu ene madidru, there is a solution for all of this is vaccination, which has come. So one false news, even you would have heard that vaccination tagondre satogtare jana, and adu bere tara effect agutte. There are people who have already died. You know, that news was like hing spread agittu. Everybody were scared. So ಆ ಒಂದು ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಈಗಲೂ ಜನ ಅವ್ರ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಅವಾಯ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನೇಟೆಡ್. ಸೊ how important to get vaccinated, and how does this vaccination protect against COVID?
Okay, before that I'll just tell you this, 2 vaccines are available right now, Covishield and Covaxin.
Yeah.
Okay, I can go in detail regarding the Covaxin and Covishield, but I don't think it's okay. General I ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. Covaxin is the inactivated vaccine. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ the virus is present in the vaccine, but the virus is not able to produce disease to your body. So ಖಾಲಿ virus ನಾವು inject ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, your body will recognize the foreign body and it will start producing antibodies. Okay, this is Covaxin, inactivated vaccine. There is one more vaccine called as Covishield, based on the chimpanzee adenovirus. ಒಂದು ಎಡಿನೋ ವೈರಸ್ ಅಂತ ಉಂಟು, ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ವೈರಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇಂಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ removing the disease causing property, and then you inject into your body. So again your body will find out the foreign body and it will start producing antibodies. So these are the two mechanism how it is working. Both are given intramuscular. ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೆರಿ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್, ಕೋವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾ ಕೋವಿಶೀಲ್ಡ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾ ಅಂತ, ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಮೈ ಆನ್ಸರ್, ಡಸಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್, ಕೋವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ಆರ್ ಕೋವಿಶೀಲ್ಡ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಗೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಗೆಟ್ yourself vaccinated. Because according to the recent study, according to the recent data, both the vaccines are equally efficient. Eradu efficient untu, and both are the chances of you getting reinfected by COVID even after the second dose of either one of the vaccine is almost the same. And both the vaccines have similar side effect profile. Okay, so there is no harm if you're taking Covaxin, but don't mix up this. First dose Covishield ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ, second dose Covaxin ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ, ಹಂಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. If you're taking Covaxin in the first dose, take the Covaxin in the second dose. Don't mix up the vaccines. But you can choose any one of the vaccines, no problem. Both are safe to go. Now,
but
second
they have to, like, no skipping the second dose, because many people
no skipping at all. ಎರಡು ಡೋಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ after first dose you can have 4 to 6 weeks apart ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ, after 4 to 6 weeks apart you can have the second dose. That is when you're taking the second dose.
like,
So no skipping the doses.
So 28 days cycle, right, for the second dose?
4 to 6 weeks.
Okay, so let's go into basics of this vaccine. How does this vaccine work on our body? Andre, apart from this COVID vaccine ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, how does the vaccine protect against any infection ಅಥವಾ COVID ಇರ್ಬೋದು? How does it work on our body? So ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ರೆ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬರ್ಬೋದು how they can be protected. So
okay, see, when a child is born, as soon as the child is born, there are series of vaccines given to the child. Okay, as the child is growing, there are many vaccines given like BCG, DPT, OPV, MMR, measles, ತುಂಬಾ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಪೋಲಿಯೋ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪೋಲಿಯೋ ಬರದಾಗೆ. Now India is said to be polio free. Okay, why? Because we are taking vaccines, and that polio vaccine ತಗೊಂಡ ತಕ್ಷಣ that doesn't mean India virus ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. polio virus ಇನ್ನೂ ಉಂಟು, but thanks to the vaccine we are not getting infected by the polio. Similar way COVID has come out of syllabus. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಿಂದನೂ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ವೈರಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಿದ್ವಿ.
ಚಿಕ್ಕಿಂದಾನೆ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್. ಮುಂದೆ
ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ
people might
ಮುಂದೆ yes definitely ಮುಂದೆ ಅದು ಆಗಬಹುದು, ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. This has come out of syllabus.
And
COVID has come out of
just interaction people ಇದನ್ನ ಮುಂದೆ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ please don't spread a news. This is just a interactive session we are having. So
exactly. So that's what I was telling. So COVID has come out of syllabus. So ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ many definitely the government would have definitely implemented on taking the vaccines very long back. Yeah. Now, how does the vaccine work? Vaccine ತಗೊಂಡ ತಕ್ಷಣ you should not have thing in your mind that I am completely disease free. Angalla. If you're taking vaccine, that doesn't mean you won't get COVID. You will still get COVID if you are not carrying out the basic precautionary measures like wearing a mask, hand sanitization, social distancing. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಉಂಟು. But what is the difference? Difference is, before vaccinating, if at all you would have got the COVID virus, the chances of you getting infected is around 90 to 99%. But after the vaccination, it has been cut down to 50% or less than 50%. Okay, your body is in a better state to fight against the virus because your body already has the antibodies. Okay, your body has the antibodies to fight against the virus. You're actually being very well prepared. Your body is very well prepared for the COVID virus to deal with the COVID virus. Okay, but that doesn't mean that ನೀವು ತಗೊಂಡ ತಕ್ಷಣ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಬಿಂದಾಸ್ ಅಪ್ಪ ಚಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೋ ವೇರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್, ನೋ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸ್ಯಾನಿಟೈಸೇಷನ್, ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ. ಹಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ವೈರಸ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ able to get COVID infected. So kindly follow the basic measures. But
and so what are the precautions we need to take before getting vaccinated? Andre enadru precautions idya? So this is we have to follow and we have to go get vaccinated. Andre and also there are
Yes.
sugar patients idare, BP patients idare. Some people have thyroid. Uh, can you hear me? Can
Yes,
you
I
hear
can hear
me?
you. Tell me.
Yeah, there are
I can
people
hear
with
you.
many diseases like thyroid irbodu. You know, all those people, do they have anything like particular precautions they have to take before going for the vaccination? And also for everyone in general, what is the precautions to be taken before going for the vaccination and
Okay.
after
See, before
the well?
Okay. So, precautionary measures that you need to take before going to the vaccination is that you should tell your doctor, are you allergic? Are you allergic to anything? Any drugs maybe or any ingredients in the vaccine? Vaccine is made out of certain ingredients. Please go and check out the ingredients and see if at all if at all you know that you're allergic to any of them. But if you don't know that you're not allergic, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನೇಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ just tell your doctor that I am allergic to something so and so, maybe certain drugs or maybe certain things. Immediate ಆಗಿ allergy test ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ doctor, sudden there only. Okay, and then he will decide either are you capable to take this vaccine or not, are you eligible to take this vaccine or not. Okay, that is one thing. You should be always clear that are you allergic, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿಲಿ ಎಲರ್ಜಿ ಉಂಟಾ ಅಂತ. ಏನಾದರೂ ಎಲರ್ಜಿ, ರ್ಯಾಶ್, ರೆಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಎಲರ್ಜಿ ಉಂಟಾ, ಕೈಂಡ್ಲಿ ಟೆಲ್ ಯರ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನೇಟೆಡ್. Second,
This sorry, but like the people who can make out whether they're allergic or not, Anta. But few people, ಅಂದ್ರೆ who are not educated ಅಥವಾ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ that whether they are allergic or not, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. So how do we like make sure that they are not in
no,
like
before when they are getting, even when if you're not telling the doctor regarding your allergy or anything, what the doctor does is like when you're yourself, say for example, I'm a person from a village who is completely uneducated, I'm going to the vaccine for the first time. The doctor will ask you a series of questions. He'll ask you ನಿಂಗೆ problem ಉಂಟಾ, ಏನಾದ್ರು problem ಉಂಟಾ ಅಂತ. If at all he finds something suspicious, immediately then and there he'll carry out a allergy test. ಒಂದು allergy test ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, allergy test ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ if at all the person is eligible or not, so nothing to worry as such. ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು, no problem, but they have to at least say this much, that whatever medications they have been taking, doesn't matter for BP, sugar, ಏನಿರಲಿ, let them just mention about it. Okay, they can. Hello.
ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Okay, I think there is some network issue. Is it from my end or from your end? ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, let's wait for him to join back. Okay, he left. I'll just add him again. Maybe a network issue ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. I'll just add him back. Okay, I have sent the request to him. Let's wait for him to join. Okay. So yes, people will wait for him to join. Adali, you all got to know, right, that vaccination is a must. You all have to get vaccinated. Yes, he's back.
Really sorry, the internet is very bad, very bad.
No,
Really sorry. Kindly pardon.
So yeah, ಈಗ BP people ಅಥವಾ heart patients, sugar patients, there is no worries, right? They can just go get vaccinated.
Sugar patient, heart patient, thyroid patient have no issues. They can go because sugar patient already immunity is in a low side. Okay, the chances of them being infected by COVID is even more than a normal person. So ಇಂಥವರು first because they need antibodies in their body. But heart patients and all that, they certain people will be on certain drugs called as blood thinners. Blood thinners ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. They should mention about this to the doctor before getting vaccinated. So the doctor can adjust the doses of the medicines, or maybe he can change the medicine and put some alternate medicine, and then think about the vaccine. Okay, if you have any bleeding problems, kindly tell the doctor before getting vaccinated. Vaccination ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ರಕ್ತದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಉಂಟಾ, ರಕ್ತ ಬ್ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಗೋ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ before getting vaccinated, because the doctor will adjust the dose of the drugs what he is taking, or maybe he can change the drugs, and then maybe in the future he can plan for a vaccination. But vaccination is a must.
Okay, so people note down this point. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು, ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ಇರೋ ವಿಮೆನ್, ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಮದರ್ಸ್, ಅವರು ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನೇಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೋದಾ? ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಊಹಾಪೋಹಗಳು ಇತ್ತು. ಲೈಕ್ ದೇರ್ ವರ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ರೂಮರ್ಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಡು ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್, like how do we put this in words?
Pregnant ladies are not supposed to take the vaccine as of now, because there is no studies, evidence ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಕಿ ತೆಗ್ದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಉಂಟಾಗಿ ಏನು ಎವಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ still is going on. Lactating mothers is also same thing. ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ it's contraindicated, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ. That is what has been the research been telling till now. Future researchers definitely update ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. The social media, the doctors will be updating regarding that, but as of now they are not fulfilling the criteria for the vaccine. Pregnant women and the lactating.
So I'll put a word. Since pregnant women ಮತ್ತು lactating mothers can't be vaccinated, our family members yaar irtare, please be careful. You all get vaccinated so she can be safe. Because if she's pregnant, obviously after delivery she'll be lactating for next 1 year. She can't be vaccinated. So our 1 or 2 years in period is there. She has to be protected only from the family members. So if everyone else are vaccinated, she can be at the safer side, right? So
yes,
please, everyone just make a note of it to be vaccinated. And after vaccination, ಏನು ಲೈಕ್ ರಿಕವರಿ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಇದೆ. ಕೆಲವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫೀವರ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕೆಲವ್ರಿಗೆ ಲೈಕ್ the body pains are there. Like what they have to do with these symptoms, and how they have to recover.
These symptoms what they are getting about fever or a body ache, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋವಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಾಮ್ ನೋವಿರುತ್ತೆ. These are all the basic symptoms which you will get in other vaccines. ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು there are chances of you getting this. This will subside on its own in 24 to 48 hours on its own.
Yes.
Nothing to worry. If it doesn't subside also, nothing to worry. Symptomatic relief unto ತಗೊಳ್ಬೋದು. But please go and get yourself vaccinated.
Yeah, I have heard people, ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಫೀವರ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನೇಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. I have heard people talking. I'm like, ಫೀವರ್ ಯಾವಾಗಾದ್ರೂ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಲೈಕ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ we get fever.
Good sign. Fever vaccination ತಗೊಂಡ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫೀವರ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ it's a very good sign, because your body is identifying the foreign body which has been injected. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಾಡಿ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು. It's a very good sign if you're having a fever after the vaccination. Just know that your body is starting to produce immunity, antibodies. So don't be panic. ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನೇಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ ತಕ್ಷಣ there is death happening, there is so many things happening. No, it's not like that. Maybe there are other reasons for the death. Why? Maybe the person was COVID positive in before. He didn't know regarding it and he went for the vaccination. That may be the cause of death. Or maybe he wasn't certain.
If the person is infected and without knowing being infected, if they get vaccinated and the symptoms iralla, the person might have the virus and he goes and gets vaccinated. What is the adverse effect?
Because first of all, our body is immunity illa. Okay, the virus has his body, the virus has invaded his immune system. There's absolutely nothing that is fighting back against the virus. Upon that, you're giving, maybe he's symptomless, symptom torisillange, but still he's getting vaccinated. It is an adverse effect again, because first of all, there is nothing to fight against the virus, and again, additionally, you're adding something else. So there are adverse effects. Chance of death can happen.
Okay. How can we avoid this? So everyone has to get a test done before getting vaccinated.
You have to look for the symptoms. No, panic madangella. You have to always look for the symptoms. If you have any symptoms of fever, if you have any symptoms of COVID, any COVID symptoms, kindly avoid vaccine. Vaccine are okay. Just tell your doctor that you have so and so symptoms. He will tell you once you're absolutely asymptomatic. He will tell you when to come and get yourself vaccinated. ಯಾವ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಂಟಮ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ದೆನ್ ಅವರೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಲಿ ಈಸ್ RT-PCR ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ RT-PCR ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಫ್ ಎಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಯುವರ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್, if you're wonderful, it's a good sign that you can go for the vaccine. Positive with it, definitely you can't go. Thirdly, whatever the adverse effects I told, you bleeding problem unta at all, or else you have any allergies, these problems, they kindly tell your doctor before getting vaccinated. These are the things which is causing the death. Vaccine is not causing the death.
Yeah.
Vaccine is not causing the death.
Yeah, that's true. So each point, yeah, it is clear for people. I guess it's not vaccine which is creating the death,
It's
but
not a vaccine. Yeah.
Also, as you said, ಈಗ symptomatic iddu, fever, cold ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಇದ್ದು symptomatic iddu, if he's avoiding vaccination is well and good. What if the person is symptomatic? If the person is not symptomatic, for example, ಈಗ virus ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಬಂದು 1 week ವರೆಗೂ sometimes they don't show the symptoms because of good immunity. So without knowing the virus is in him, if the person who gets vaccinated, what happens now? Aವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Because if he is not symptomatic, he is not showing any symptoms.
Not symptomatic, everything is fine. Oxygen saturation, manel pulse oximeter in the that is also fine. Everything is fine, and then maybe he's still having the virus and still is going and getting vaccinated. Nothing to worry. He might be having a small he'll be having the same adverse effects what after vaccine adverse effect irutte, fever, muscle pain ade irutte. All that he has to do is keep his oxygen saturation ashte. Let him just keep a watch on oxygen saturation. If it is dropping below 95, let him just rush to the hospital.
Okay, cool. So one more thing, we'll just put a word across because ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ ವೆಂಡರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಫ್ರೂಟ್ ವೆಂಡರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೂ ಮಾರೋರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ರೋಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹೂ ವರ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ BBMP, ಲೈಕ್ ಕ್ಲೀನಿಂಗ್, ಆ ವರ್ಕ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, or the people who are working for constructions. They're all the people who are less educated, if I have to tell, like less aware of what's happening around them. They just believe what people say because ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡೋರು ಇರಲ್ಲ. And they'll not be even aware of the vaccination, and they have to get vaccinated anta. If someone goes and tell them illa vaccination tagondre satogtarante anta, obviously they believe that instead of going and getting vaccinated. So what do we have to do, like how we put the word across to people, like to go get vaccinated anta?
First of all, putting the word across, as I told, as you asked me, like how do you tell them, or how does the information reach up to them regarding the vaccination? Corporators of the city, definitely they can make an announcement, a vehicle announcement, definitely that can help. Neighbors, social media is something in grooming like anything. You have the WhatsApp there. I'm definitely sure like you have the numbers of your neighbors. Kindly pass on the message, or at least call them and tell them that this is the thing, this is the scenario. If you are educated, kindly educate them as well. Okay, tell them the purpose for vaccination, tell them the need of vaccination in this pandemic, because vaccine is the only savior at the moment. Nothing is saving you at the moment. Okay, everything is repulsed, everything is against you. Okay. Thirdly, before donating so much of money to the CM and the PM fund, kindly utilize the money and help others out there. Okay, please, because we have no idea what's happening with that money. That's fine. We cannot debate on that. That's up to them. But it's our hard-earned money. If at all we are using it on the people and helping them out, like these people, like vegetable vendors, these uneducated and less educated people. If at all we can use those resources to somehow educate them and tell them to go and get a vaccine, that would be very much helpful.
Exactly, like manege ಕೆಲಸದವರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, we get the maids.
Exactly. If you could tell them, if you could educate them, they'll go home and then educate their families, and their families will educate their neighbors. So the wildfire goes on. Kindly don't spread rumors. Don't spread rumors.
And
if you are tell me.
As you said, like helping the people, like PM fund adu idu anta. Instead of that, don't deduct the salary of your maid. At least pay them for the month and
exactly.
Go ahead.
Exactly.
Don't bargain with the vegetable vendors right now. ಈಗಿರೋ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. And when they like ಒಂದು ಸಾಮಾನ್ ತರ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋದಾಗ್ಲೂ ತರಕಾರಿ ಅಥವಾ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ whatever it is, ದಿನಸಿ, the basic essentials ಏನ್ buy ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋದಾಗ್ಲೂ, if they put a word across to them, to be vaccinated, I think it will do a great difference among the people.
It definitely does a great difference when you can spread the word, not spread the rumors. It would be really amazing.
Yeah. I just got a comment saying, why should we get vaccinated? Because people who are vaccinated is also getting COVID positive. I think Adane I wish to explain Madadvi, but again the same
No,
question
let
is
me,
coming up.
let me tell them. Let me tell them. See, uh, you're not vaccinated. You're absolutely vaccine free from your body. You get the COVID. Chances of you dying is 90%. Let me put it this way: chances of your death is 90%. You're vaccinated. You get COVID. Chances of your death is only 40%. So which one do you choose? 90% or 40%? It's up to you.
I think the confusion is cleared.
Now that is called a savage reply. Just people getting yourself vaccinated makes your body very much protective and better way to fight against the virus. Think that your body is having no antibodies against the virus at all. Your body has antibodies against everything else but not COVID virus. What will it fight? It cannot fight. It is not able to understand. Your body is not able to understand what is that virus about. And it takes time for the antibody to happen. By the time the antibody is produced, the COVID has done its job and there is a lot of infection all over your body. But if
So
a vaccine is already
what
in your body,
this is what's happening. People, please don't be negligent about anything. Don't be careless about the vaccination. So before you get into the hospital, the first line of protection ನೀವು ನಿಮಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು is first thing mask compulsory, sanitizing and carrying the sanitizer compulsory, immunity boosters, and checking their SPO level and from the pulse oximeter and checking the temperature from the thermometer and the vaccination.
yeah.
So these are the basics they have to follow so that one the layer they can protect themselves from getting into the hospital.
Come again, please. Can you repeat that?
So yeah, these are the things they have to follow so they can
Yeah.
protect themselves from going into the hospital.
Yeah. Your
So
voice
yes,
is cracking.
can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah.
Yes. So it was a very interactive session, Dr. Niranjan. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you
And
so much.
this would have helped a lot of people. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. And people, ಇದು ಇತಿಹಾಸ page in the ವೈದ್ಯ ಸಂವಾದ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಒಂದು session, live session we are organizing so that we can touch different. So, okay, I think his network gone. Yeah, he's back. So this is the first session we did from the Vaidya Samvada with the Dr. Niranjan to talk about all the basic about COVID do's and don'ts. I think ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ and a lot of questions have been cleared, lot of doubts have been cleared. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೂ ಇನ್ನೂ questions ಇದ್ರೆ doubts ಇದ್ರೆ you can always reach to Dr. Niranjan. He's available, you can directly DM him, right? Because I'm telling on behalf of
Yes,
you. So
definitely, please do reach. We will segregate. Please, it's only related to COVID. I'm very much happy to help you out because that is something which is needed at the moment. COVID related issues, COVID related topics. So kindly DM me if you have any queries. I'll reach up to you at the earliest and clarify the doubt.
yes, and also e-Vaidya Samvada session will be there like every alternate days with different doctors trying to educate the people on different aspects of COVID. So please stay tuned, guys. Next session, Bandhu, that's on Tuesday at 5 p.m. So see you all there, and thank you so much, Dr. Niranjan.
Thank you so much again for having me on the show.
Thank you.